Hi everyone, welcome to the very first video preview show of 171 Not Out. Today I have with me Mrinal. She is a social media manager in The Bridge. Welcome to the show, Mrinal.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Thank you for coming, Mrinal. So I should mention this as well that she's an Australian supporter. Uh, yeah, and we are going to review the India versus Australia tour that is going to start from 21st September. It is most probably the biggest tour in this year, I might say. So yeah, so it will be a lot of fun. We are all looking forward to it. So we will jump straight into the first question, Mrinal. So if you look at the squads of both Australia and India, what are your thoughts on that?
Should I go for Australia first or
Yeah, whatever you like.
So for India, obviously, I think we have come to expect certain surprises every time an Indian squad is announced, and I feel the biggest one is obviously Tanya Bhatia's exclusion from the T20I series. I can't make any sense of it, very honestly, because even though she didn't play in the England tour in the T20Is, but she was there in the squad, and to have her in the ODI and Test squad and not in the T20I squad, it's probably that the selectors are trying to make some sort of a statement which we are not able to understand sitting on the outside. So, because she's there, she's one segment in the squad for one segment. And if you look at the last year's World Cup, I feel Tanya Bhatia played a huge role in taking India to the finals in that T20 World Cup. How many of Poulami Yadav's wickets would have come without Tanya Bhatia's excellence behind her stumps? So it's just bizarre. And if the logic is that she's not contributing enough with the bat, then have you given her enough chances to perform with the bat on any one particular position? Like she has played probably on all of the positions except for one.
True that. True, I completely agree on you at this point actually.
So that would be the biggest surprise for me. And even Indrani Roy's absence also. She didn't get a chance on the England tour and suddenly she's dropped now. So doesn't make sense.
And the problem is that no explanation was given as well. Like they had selected Yastika Bhatia in South Africa tour, and then they dropped her and picked Indrani Roy in the England tour, and this time again they dropped Indrani Roy and picked Yastika Bhatia. So yeah, we can like guess that it is because of the performance that happened in the camp that we had in the before the tour, right? So, but still, like we if there was some explanation given for the exclusion and inclusion, it would have been fine for the fans. But yeah, we never get that. So
I think that's the biggest issue with Indian cricket. At least the women's cricket part of it. They're not accountable. The selectors. They're never explanations. Never given.
Yeah, so let's see what happens. Hopefully they don't change it again after this tour. This squad remains it. So if you look at the Australia side, there are some interesting inclusions, right? Like Georgia Redmond. I think like I'm personally very interested to see if she gets a chance in the playing 11 and how she performs. So yeah, what are your thoughts?
I think she's been rightfully given the opportunity after her performance at the domestic level. But if you ask me, I don't really see her getting a chance in the playing 11 unless one of those top six batters is injured. Because that's been the thing with Australia. They don't experiment with that batting lineup, and that's probably been the reason that they are this dominant. The batters can play freely. They don't have a fear of being dropped out. So I don't see that change would happen even if one of them is having a lean patch.
So actually, True. Yeah, that group has actually played together for a long time now, and they're like quite set. The squad is quite set. So yes, I mean, I also agree with you. I don't know if they are going to experiment so close to the World Cup actually. So yeah. So what about the bowling lineup and the Ashes? Yeah, that is also that is also going to be a great contest. So yeah, if you look at the bowling contingent of Australia, so we are obviously missing Megan Shute and Jess Jonathan, two of the strongest performers, I'll say, in the squad, right? So, what do you think? Who can replace them in the ODIs or in the Test?
Yeah, those are really big losses because like one is leader of the pace attack, the other is leader of the spin attack. So
Yeah.
it's hard to fill in those shoes. But having said that, there are some really exciting, at least the fast bowlers, a lot of new names that we have seen in the WBBL. And so it's good that now they'll get the opportunity at the international level as well. So it's going to be interesting.
Yes, this is going to be interesting, I think. So if we look at the ODI series, so Australia is currently at a winning streak, 24 matches. They haven't lost a match. So is this the series that it's going to stop? Or, I mean, will India be able to stop them, or they will again clean sweep for 3-0 like they are doing for the last 2 years? What is your guess?
See, that streak itself doesn't matter that much anymore because God has been broken now. So that part is done. It's the biggest streak in international cricket, men's or women's. So that part is done. So, and it has to come to an end one day.
Yeah.
This could be the series, you never know. But yeah, I feel that India has got a very good chance to take out an ODI against India because almost everything is in India's favor. They've got some really good cricket behind them this year. Played against South Africa, then toured England, and some of their key players playing in the 100 as well. That's not been the case for Australia, the main Australian players. So they're coming on the back of the winter season where there's no cricket going on. And then they've had lockdowns. So the players haven't got any match practice. Plus now the games have been moved away from the big hubs, big cities. So
there are actually no experience.
Home ground advantage is almost taken away. The Australian players haven't played much cricket on these new grounds. So I think this is a very good opportunity.
For India.
Put up a very good fight against. Australia.
Yeah, but personally, actually, I was also very happy when Australia broke that record, right? I was actually rooting for them to break it because, everybody knows, I guess that I'm a big Meg Lanning fan and I wanted that record in her name. That was a really, I think everybody wanted them. I don't know anyone who did want them to break that record, but yes, let's see. I mean, I think this is a record that's going to stay for a long time because it's not easy. So okay, then let's go to the batting lineup of India a little. I mean, that is a place of concern for a long time now. Like, we still don't have a batting lineup set, to be honest. So anything that you want to suggest in the number 3 position, like someone, because this number 3 position is still a matter of concern for us. So what do you feel?
Yeah, I feel they should back Jemima. If not in number 3, at least in the playing 11 now, the performances she has had in the 100. So they should back her, give her a few opportunities. And I feel they can, shuffle things in the lineup. They can go with Mithali at number 3 and Jemima at 4 or the other way around, depending on the situation. But what playing Poonam Raut and Mithali Raj together was doing, that they're playing very similar kind of cricket. And in the modern day game, 2 players at number 3 and number 4 going at that strike rate, trying to build an innings slowly, doesn't really work all the time. So they probably need to
hopefully
other options.
I hope that Jemima gets a long run this time. Like, we don't drop her after 2-3 matches of bad performance, because to be honest, she's one of the best that we have. And I don't know why the management is not seeing that. Like, everybody is saying the same thing, that she should be in the playing 11, but somehow it is not happening. Like, 1 or 2 bad performance and she's getting dropped and then coming back again. Let's hope that they sort that out. So if you look at the Australian playing 11, so now that there is no Shoot and no Jonathan, we have 2 places open. So who do you think will start the bowling for Australia? I think that this is a conversation that is going on in Twitter for a long time, right? Who is going to open the bowling? So who do you think is going to open?
I think they are going to shuffle between Taylor Willamette, Maitland Brown and Darcy Brown. So I feel 2 out of those 3 would play each game. Not sure if Elise Perry would open the bowling. So this is an issue that Perry is not bowling as much as she was till sometime back. So in the series against New Zealand in March and April, in ODI she was bowling 3-4 overs
Three overs,
every
yeah.
match. Yeah, D20 years she didn't bowl at all most of the time. So
Yeah.
I probably don't see her going back to full spells now. Also because Ashes are coming, then the World Cup is coming, so they have to manage the workload. They cannot risk an injury, another injury to her at this point. And even one of the younger bowlers. So even Matthew Mott said in an interview that they're not going to field their first choice 11 every match. They'll have to shuffle between the bowlers.
Yeah, hopefully we will see how. Like we don't have much news on that front as well. Like how is Ellis Perez? I mean the injury that she had. How much has she recovered? We saw in the April versus the New Zealand series that, as you said, she was bowling 3-4 overs, but we don't really know that how much she has recovered or if she can bowl more or not. So guess
She
we'll
did
find out.
mention I think in one of the interviews yesterday that like she has recovered from it properly, but going back to bowling full quotas, that's a different.
Yeah, that's okay. So if we go to the most interesting part of the tour, I guess everybody is waiting for that. It's the pink ball test. Okay, so like the pink ball test is something that is the most attractive part of the tour. That's what I can feel from the Twitter or how people are talking about it. So, and in the pink ball tour, we will not have Megan Shoot as usual. So, do you think that Australia will miss her in the test, and who will be in the advantage?
Big loss especially because Elise Perry is also not bowling that much. So, and she has been the leader of the pace attack for some time now, and with Perry not bowling, her responsibilities were even more. But the rest of the fast bowlers in the squad, the young fast bowlers, they are like, very promising. They have showed that in WBBL, and they are exactly the kind of bowlers you would want against India. India really struggled against Ella Valemik in the tri-series ahead of the World Cup last year. And to have not just her, then have Darcy Brown, and even the option of having Stella Campbell there, Maitland Brown, people who can bowl really fast, and tall fast bowlers get that bounce as well. So, of course, it shouldn't be that bad actually. Covered that way, I feel.
Yes, and now that the venue has also moved, we actually don't know the conditions of the, like we knew that how it's going to be in the Perth, but we don't know that how that pitch is or how that ground is. So we cannot even guess that how the playing 11s will turn out, right? So yeah, that's going to be a surprise, and I also don't think that anybody is in the advantage here because Australia played a pink ball test. I mean, they played a pink ball test, but that is like 4 years back, and India has never played, and Australia even played that is 4 years back, so that doesn't count as an experience now. So it's, I think both are at the same juncture. I mean, I think even India can be in a little advantage because they just played a test and coming to this tour. Yeah. So yeah, so hopefully it will be a great contest. Actually, I'm also looking forward to that test the most. Actually, it's going to be a great contest. So yeah, if we go to the T20 now, I think the most chances that we have to see a new player in the playing 11 is the T20s. I don't think nobody is going to like Australia is not going to experiment at all in the ODIs being the World Cup being so close, and also in the test. The only place they can experiment is in T20s if they want to. So do you think anybody new is going to get a chance in India? Or
I feel Hannah Darlington might get a open Australia. And Maitland Brown, as I said, she would be there in ODI. I can say that with confidence. She is going to take a big part in that ODI series. But in T20s, Hannah Darlington might get a game. Batting order, I don't expect changes.
So, as an Australian fan, who are you most excited to watch in the series?
That's really hard to say. Say the entire team is playing first time after April.
Yeah,
so
5 months.
I am excited to see them all back. If you have to pick one or two player, I would say it'd be interesting how Madeline Brown goes in international cricket because she's been bowling really well. She was bowling really well in WBBL before she got injured.
Yeah,
That's really exciting.
nice, nice. So, who do you think is going to be a key player from India side, and who do you think will be the key player from the Australia side?
I wouldn't say one key player again because whoever has to win games, it has to be a team performance, and different players have to step up in different series. That's what we have seen with Australia. It's never just one player winning games for them. So again, it has to be the same for India as well. Entire team, different players will have to step up in different situations.
Yeah, true that, true that. But yeah, Alisa Healy always plays good against India, so that I think, and I also have hope on Shafali Verma because she plays good in Australia. So let's see what happens. Okay, so last segment, prediction time. What are your predictions for the ODI series?
Do I give a score line? How many
Just the
games?
scoreline. Just the scoreline.
Okay. So ODIs, 2-1 to Australia.
Nice, nice. And the test?
Test would be draw. I don't see.
Test would be draw. Okay.
And
the T20?
That 3-0 to Australia.
3-0 to Australia. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So my ODI is similar to you. I also think it's 2-1 to Australia. And test, actually, I don't know why I feel like there will be a result. I'm not sure who is going to win because it's a pink ball and it's a day-night test. I really feel that wickets will fall. I mean, I don't know from which side who will lose fast, but I feel that the wickets will fall. But let's see. I mean, I'm also not sure who is going to win that. And T20 is 3-0. No, not 3-0. Come on, at least 2-1. T20s is actually the most unpredictable, at least 2-1. But yeah, I'm also like 2-1. I don't know towards India or towards Australia. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's hope for the best for our teams.
Yeah, let's hope for the best. I am also very excited to see Australia, by the way. My very favorite players are there. I generally support them if India is not playing. But yeah, this time India is playing, so I have no other choice. Anyway, it will be a fun series. Thank you so much, Mrinal, for taking your time out and coming to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great fun.
Thank you so much. So we will be watching the series from 21st September, and I will ask all of you to watch the series as well. It's going to be a great contest, and it's going to be a great show of batting, bowling, fielding. Like it will be a dhamakedar show, all in all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mrinal. Thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you, Thank you.